Welcome trainers, Watts here. Today we're going to be doing a competitive analysis for Dhelmise. Looking into its stats first, it is an HP of 70, an attack of 131, a defense of 100, a special attack of 86, a special defense of 90, and a speed of 40. So this Pokemon is obviously going to hit super hard with a huge attack stat, some decent defenses to take some hits, and a relatively low speed, but that could function super well under Trick Room. The typing is a Grass Ghost type, which we've seen in the past with Trevenant and also now with Decidueye. This typing is a little bit subpar because it's weak to 5 different types, but all at 2 types. It's immune to 2 types, including fighting, and it's resistant to ground, water, grass, and electric. So the typing isn't terrible, but it's definitely subpar because it is going to be weak to 5 different things. However, currently in the VGC format, the only really types that you're going to see out of all these is fire and ice. There isn't much flying, there isn't much ghost, and there's some dark in muck, and Mandibutt, so that's about it. As for the coverage, I included steel here because of its ability, so the coverage with all 3 of these is going to be really good. You can hit everything for neutral damage, and you're going to hit 8 different types for super effective damage, which is really good. If you combine only 2 of these, like Grass and Ghost can hit everything for neutral damage, which is really good, but it's only going to super 5 things. If you combine Grass and Steel, you can super 6 things, but not hit Fire and Steel for neutral. As I said, the ability is going to be Steel Worker, which gives a 1.5 times boost to Steel type moves, essentially being Stab for Steel in addition to Grass and Ghost. Its notable moves are Power Whip, Phantom Force, Anchor Shot, which is a new move introduced in Generation 7 and is the signature move of Dhelmise. It's going to be an 80 base power Steel physical move with 100 accuracy, and it's going to trap the opponent in after it hits them. It also has Gyro Ball, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Brick Break, Shadow Claw, Swords Dance, Bulldoze, and Rock Slide. Brick Break is pretty notable as the rise of popularity of Arroyoville. Some calcs to show are that this Pokemon is going to survive Porygon 2's +1 Ice Beam at 252 HP guaranteed. It will survive Ninetales Alolan Form's Blizzard. It will survive it was guaranteed Oko a Tapu Fini, pretty much every single form. And it will guaranteed Oko a Tapu Koko with Gyro Ball with a Life Orb. It'll have a 56.3% chance to Oko Tapu Koko with Gyro Ball without the Life Orb. And its Anchor Shot will be a guaranteed Oko against Tapu Lele. So looking into the example sets, this first set is going to be Dhelmise with a Life Orb or the Grassium Z, with a Brave Nature to increase its attack and lower its speed. The Steel Worker has the ability as it's the only one it gets, and 0 IVs in speed because this is going to be a Trick Room mod, with 2-2 EVs in HP, 2-2 in attack, 4 in special defense. You can definitely work on the spreads. As of right now, I'm not really sure what to go for with the spreads because you live pretty much every ice type attack on the special side, and you aren't going to live most fire type attacks on the physical side anyway, even if you invest for them. So I feel like this spread is pretty decent, but you can definitely find something better that suits what you want this Pokemon to do. As for the moves, we've got Power Whip, very strong grass type move with a chance to miss, but that Grassium Z allows you to get a very powerful grass type stab move that will not have a chance to miss, so that's pretty cool. It also is going to be running Anchor Shot and Gyro Ball as ways to hit Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, and Gyro Ball for that chance to kill Tapu Koko. That's definitely something that's very notable in the format. And Protect. The other set here is going to be Dhelmise with a Life Orb and a Brave Nature. Steel Worker is the ability, 0 IVs in speed and same EVs. And its set is going to be Power Whip, Anchor Shot, Gyro Ball, or Protect, Phantom Force, or Shadow Claw. So the first set doesn't take into account the ghost typing because it doesn't hit a ton of stuff in the format, but it does allow you to get perfect coverage, so that's definitely something notable, so this second set takes use of. But the Gyro Ball is very nice in the format just for that answer to Tapu Koko and any other speedy threats. But Anchor Shot will more often be used because It's more generally good against most things in the format because this is a generally slower format, but Gyro Ball is specifically for the Tapu Koko. But this other set does give you the Ghost type stab move, so that's definitely good for coverage. And then you can still run Gyro Ball if you want to take off Protect as a way to hit Tapu Koko for guaranteed one-hit KO if it's not the physical variant or physically defensive variant. Or you could just go for Protect, as that is going to be very, very important for the slow Pokemon with a pretty mediocre typing. Overall, I think Dhelmise is actually very good and very underutilized in the format. The fact that it's going to be able to one-shot Lele, potentially one-shot Koko, one-shot Tapu Fini, all things very, very popular in the format, all of the Tapus. It can hit Bulu for a guaranteed 2-hit KO, and Anchor Shots, keeping them in, is also very, very good. So overall, I mean, this Pokemon has a bad typing, okay stats. Its defensive side isn't the best. It functions very well in the Trick Room, which is very notable, and its attack stat is massive. So overall, this Pokemon I think is very underrated. It seems pretty good in the format. Not much usage, but definitely could see the limelight on a lot of different teams. So it's definitely something to look out for. It's definitely something to consider on your teams. And we'll have to see if its usage takes up or if it actually is just not usable right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos in this series. Make sure to subscribe to see my future uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.